1926, but when we started working with Intel on a research and development project, which is on the top of laptop, a touch screen, that Ultrabook was not there in the year of 2011-2012. Hi everyone, welcome to Riding Tiger with Arijit series once again. Now, Riding Tiger is a concept where you're an entrepreneur, and as an entrepreneur, when you start your life, you start with adopting a cub, and that cub is looking for milk. You feed it with the intention that one day this will grow big and you can ride on the top of it. Now this tiger is not looking for milk, it's looking for raw meat, and that's money. So when you run your venture, when you're an innovator, when you're an entrepreneur, it's very difficult for you to make others understand what you do, how you do, and what are the kind of pain points that you have. When you go to sleep, probably put your head in a cozy bed and then put that on the top of a pillow. You can't sleep. There are thoughts which is there in your mind, in your brain, which you can't even share with probably the best friend of yours unless they understand the journey of entrepreneurship. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to share you the history of Virtual Infocom, where we became software development partner of Intel and started working with Ultrabook. Now it seems very common nowadays in 2026, but when we started working with Intel on a research and development project, which is on the top of laptop, a touch screen, that Ultrabook was not there in the year of 2011-2012. So we became their partner in the year of 2012, and the initial first level of Ultrabook we got from Intel, where we started developing on the top of it in a very core level, processor level coding, utilizing apps, utilizing games, utilizing applications on the top of a touch screen with a i7 processor. This was that particular Ultrabook which we had directly from USA. Now, if you can see, I can do like this in a laptop, and this is completely the logo embedded. We can't sell it because it's a developer's device. Nowadays it doesn't actually work the way that you think. Now, if I go for a touchscreen level, you can understand year of 2012 we have been developing on these kind of touchscreen, right? Here you go. So I can go for applications, I can probably go for photos, I can open up any kind of application, I can click on various different level, and this is the kind of gallery that has been developed. I'm talking about the early level days, right? Now when I'm talking about these kind of early level days, of course the processor and the RAM and the other system works very differently. So it has got a Wi-Fi connectivity, got a Bluetooth connectivity with a sound embedded, and of course the heat sensors works in a very different way. Now this kind of device have got a camera embedded. Please understand the kind of complex development we did on these kind of hardware and the level of game accuracy we started making on the top of it. And 2012 in India, hardly a few company ever heard about a touch screen in laptop, which you can probably make happen with a keyboard, a mouse, and a touch screen, where you can work as just like a tablet, right? This is not detachable one, yeah. And then the second version that we had, let me turn it off and then let me show you the second version of it, where we had more complex situation. So it's pretty fast when you're shutting it down. It's like super fast, and eventually, please understand, 2012 i7 processor, 8 GB RAM with a GPU embedded, and we were working on ARM64, and I'm talking about pure tech, and that happened from Bengal, from Calcutta itself. So who says that from Bengal innovation doesn't happen? It happens right here. We did that. So I'm just showing you what we did, what we built. The second version that we had is this version, this Ultrabook. And this is completely a new setup that we had that time after approximately 1.5 years, where we had the pleasure of working with such kind of device, where we have the same similar kind of setup but with a slick and very lightweight module. So today when you see these kind of devices rocking in the market, I don't want to go for the brand names, but this is coming from such kind of research and development that we did together with larger companies. Eventually we started working with Microsoft devices. So slowly I'll be revealing those facts, what kind of Microsoft devices we worked upon, including virtual reality, mixed reality, of course on augmented reality, plus we worked with glasses, which is coming from Southeast Asia. We worked on various different kind of hardware, embedding the real software innovation. So stay tuned if you really want to become an innovator, and I can go with very complex kind of coding, very complex kind of development that we have done with multiple number of employee base that we have till date in Southeast Asia, in Europe, in US, of course in Middle East. So a homegrown company, a guy coming from a school called Shodhpur High School, which is there in Shodhpur, growing from a Bengali medium school towards speaking in 7 different foreign language plus Hindi, Sanskrit, Bengali, traveling 60 plus countries, working with 129 plus countries with deep level ministry contacts and making things happen. So if I can do that, anybody can do it. Stay tuned, keep blessing and be inspired and focus on what is your passion. Just put your nose on the grid, everything will actually follow.
Easy now, stay calm. All right, let's walk.